this myth that I did say to you lot that, and I remember, by the way, yeah, Wolfie, you were here. You said to me, Saeed, you're crazy to think Man United can get into Champions League. You're crazy to think United can get top 5. And look where we are now. I still believe this squad is good. You look at
bro, you're so reactionary, bro. You know me, I've watched you for years, bro. You're such a reactionary fan. Like Man U win one game and suddenly you think you're winning the league. Do you realize you just said that?
Hold on. Who said I'm winning the league?
Okay, you know what you've just said though, inadvertently, and you thought I wouldn't cut on.
Welcome to Wolfie.
You said,
welcome to Wolfie. I hear it.
Yeah, but you said, Saeed, in what you just said there, that you think United are finishing 3rd.
I think Man United can get to 3rd, yes. Is it out of possibility? No, man. Listen, right now, Aston Villa are wobbling badly. And you got to remember, they've got some big injuries. We're not talking about no second string players. We're talking about Tielemans out for a considerable while. We're talking about McGinn, the captain, out for a while. Kamara, who is a very, very good player. Their whole spine, even Watkins is out for some reason. So, I think it's possible. Do we have to remain, grounded? Yes, but at the same time, you can't but get a bit giddy thinking, from where we were on before Michael Carrick, before we were with Amarin a month ago to where we are now, you can't get excited and think, man, with one game a week,
you're giving him the contract, Rio style.
Personally, for me, I'm gonna wait until the end of the season, man.
That's not like you, bro. That's not over this. I was expecting you were gonna be in the car park with the contract. You know what I'm saying?
I know, man. But the thing is, I don't want to fall into the trap of imagine if you give a guy a contract here and interim versus permanent are 2 different things. Do I think he's Ollie? No. Do I think he's a bit more mature? Has he got a good backroom staff? Yes. But at the same time, I'm still a bit hesitant as to life after when you got your permanent role, pressure's on. Right now, it's a honeymoon period. Everything's kind of rosy. There's not much expectation. Right now, he's going beyond expectation. I don't think any United fan would have said to Carrick, you must get Champions League football. Because at the end of the day, he's not. This was never meant to be the plan. So, you know what I mean? Let's see where he can take us. But he would be involved in a candidacy. If he gets United to top 3, we play good football. My man gets his haircut. Everything's all rosy. Playing good football. He will get a chance at the job. And why wouldn't he? Because
you did this for Amarin, bro. I remember your videos, Amarin. I'm so happy I can see an identity again, man. There's an identity. That bold fraud is gone, man. I'm just wondering which game is it going to be where you turn on Carrick?
I don't think it is. I don't think I'm going to turn on Carrick because I know it's low-hanging fruit, man. I don't really see the what you call it, the need to call out Carrick because it was never meant to be part of the plan. It was Ruben Amarin. They gave him a contract. They backed him in the summer when they should have sacked him in the summer. So at the end of the day, like for me to go at Michael Carrick, I just think it's pointless because he should never really be there anyway. So he's there, and it's down to Ineos on the hierarchy for it to be vindicated why they sacked Ruben Amarin so late. So I just think for me right now, we're in a good place. When it gets wobbly, you'll find out. Things happen in football.
I hate this fixture because I want you both to lose. I don't know how you feel about it. I hate this match so much.
Beef with you lot. You lot are going to give us Elliot Anderson this summer. We're cool. We're friends, man.
All right, cool. All right, Elliot.
We're friends, man. You know what I mean? You know he's coming, right? You know he's coming in the summer.
Are you hearing that, Saeed? Elliot Anderson, yeah?
Bro, we're getting him in the summer. This guy's, I'm telling you now, man. He's going to be a Man United player.
Just like you were going to get Glockerez, yeah? I remember that Glockerez video laughing at Tesco and everything, yeah? How does that work out?
One thing I will say is that, Elliot Anderson, that's a Man United player right there, man. What a player. And I rate him highly. I rated him when he was at Newcastle. And I was surprised. Obviously, they let him go because of PSR reasons. But, it's going to cost him
Belabor, man. You were freaking twerking for Belabor. How did that go?
Belabor's there. We're getting both, man.
Oh, both now.
Yeah, bro.
Right, Carrick has really turned this ship around, man. I can't wait for the crash out.
Casemiro's leaving. Hold on a minute. Casemiro's leaving. Ugarte probably going to leave. We need 2 midfielders. So, Belabor and Anderson, man, we're going to go both.
How much is that going to cost? I
don't know. Belabor's price might be dropped, but I know Anderson's will be a lot of money. I'm not going to be here and start saying that we'll get Anderson for 50 million. You're probably going to spend at least 70, 80, if I'm being honest.
Excuse me? You're going to spend 70 to 80 million pounds on a player who, for all intents and purposes, has 1.5 good seasons, a few caps.
But this guy's got a good season.
Honestly. And won nothing. and won nothing.
How much did you spend on Pepe?
Man. We don't look at players. What did Rice win?
What
did Rice win?
What do you mean? He won the same stupid trophy that he's. Hold on. Let me tell you what he won. He won the same very trophy that said player in Elliot and Anderson is. Well, hold on. Okay, the league above in Europa League.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Backtrack it, bro.
Okay, you got me.
Yeah, just allow it.
You got me.
But I could say that you played 105 million for a Conference League player. You know what I mean? So we can twist it like that.
Who's that?
Rice.
What Rice was a 105 million Conference League player.
No, but my point is that Declan Rice had 4 years in the Premier League. Elliot Anderson hasn't had that longevity of playing at the top level, playing for England, being a captain of a team. He's not done any of these things. So come on.
No, but the thing is though, listen, end of the day, yeah, it's about ceiling in it and how talented players are. I think Elliot Anderson is a very, very good footballer. You can look at, what has he won? What has he done? But bro, trust me, this guy
70,
this
88,
is the market. No, this is the market. Brother, how much is Mendy was 60 million. So what are we doing here? It's the market. It's the market right now. You can't help.
You know the demand for him is going to be through the roof. You're looking at
what you're telling me. You're telling me you can't go out there and find another player who's similar. Didn't Man City? Sorry, didn't Liverpool get Gravenberch for 30 million? You're telling me you can't play?
Yeah, but different circumstances, man.
Come on,
Gravenberch fair.
Hold on. So the circumstances that
wasn't in high in demand though. Gravenberch wasn't really high in demand.
What Liverpool did is they did scouting. That's what. Why can't you go out and scout the same way? How
you tell me now? Okay. I'll test your knowledge on football. You give me the best midfielders in world football right now that are attainable right now. Tell me.
No, it's not. But can I just say my point?
I'm
gonna. But it's not about getting the best. No, it's not about getting the best.
You've watched as well, by the way.
Wait. It's about getting the players that are fit for your system. So I could say to you,
Elliot Anderson is that. Elliot Anderson is that.
So, but I'm saying for 70 to 80 million pounds for Elliot,
it'll be more than that.
That's what he's. I'm gonna give you a rough figure, but I believe he will cost you in the region of that because not only will Man United be in for him, Man City are gonna be in for him as well. It's gonna be a lot of teams in for him. Chelsea maybe as well. These guys have not watched Edison for the past year. You've not watched Stiller. Stop going on about these players that you've never watched.
Okay, someone just said in the chat, right? Our midfield costs 165 million pounds. We bought Declan Rice, who had just come off a Europa Conference League final, and he was a captain of his club and an England starter. We then bought Zubimendi for 65 million pounds, who had just won the Euros, and for all intents and purposes, actually had a stellar game coming on for Ballon d'Or Rodri. Let's not act like the value of these players isn't near enough what you should have paid. Maybe you paid 15-20 million pound a bit more for Declan Rice, but he's done something in football. Elliot Anderson for 70-80 million pounds when you can actually go and get Walton for probably about that price, and he's actually better player.
Bro, you're just missing bare shit, right? Firstly, Elliot Anderson, British. There's a tax on that. Premier League proven as well, homegrown. These are all taxes.
No. Okay, well, before you keep saying Premier League proven. What has he proven? Tell me what he's proven. And this season, what have you done? You ain't done nothing.
You know what Premier League proven is when you pass the test of a Premier League.
No. Do you know what Premier League's proven is? Premier League proven is when you are at a big club and you prove that you are of certain level. Because you know who's Premier League proven? Calvin Bassey, and he ain't great. Do you know who else is kept Premier League proven? Mustafi, and he wasn't great. Do you know who else was Premier League proven?
Whoa, Mustafi.
My point is that you can't just say Premier League.
Mustafi was never Premier League proven.
My point is that you can't just say Premier League proven because they play in the league.
I feel like you heard is being used. I'm not gonna lie. I do believe that word's been overused. I think the right word is Premier League quality. Premier League quality, yes.
You can't just say Premier League proven.
Proven. That word is. I can't lie to you. But on the eye test, though, the thing is, the word proven is like eye test quality. Has he shown he can do it in big games? That can be extended to the word.
Okay, and that's my point.
And also, you tell me.
Give me 5 things. Someone just get again. I'm not going to say I'm wrong here. I'm not saying I'm right. Just give me 5 games that Elliot Anderson in
What?
big
You haven't
games.
watched him.
Wait.
The game against you, Arsenal. He bullied Rice.
Exactly.
The game against Arsenal, he bullied Rice.
Let me know my point. I just want you to give me 5 games.
Anfield away against them.
Okay, that's two. That's two.
Yeah, Man United away as well. Not good for us.
Man
United game.
He's not.
Okay, that's three.
Bro, but then
I give you from last season as well.
Don't add in none of the England games because there was
Tottenham at home as well when they battered them 3-0.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
There's been so many games.
Yes, he was.
That was
he's good. The thing is, I get where you're both coming from.
He's stretching him, man.
Worth the money.
No
But
way.
to answer your question, I think you could go and get a Manu Kone. I think you could do as good a job.
And how much is he? How much is Kone?
If you're looking,
It's not about ceiling, it's not about level. Where can they get to? And I
No,
think for me,
hold on.
Elliot Anderson,
I think Kone's got high.
A great alternative. Can I just know the value?
Edison at Atalanta as well. I think
again, he's fell off, man. Go watch Edison last year and a half. He's fell off, bro.
How much is Kone worth?
I reckon you could
get. I think Roma rejected a bid from. Who did they reject a bid from this summer? And it was worth more than around about 45-50 million. They were not having it. Kone.
Who's that?
Kone. I'm sure someone bid in the summer.
Oh, Manu from the Manu Kone, yeah?
Yeah, Manu Kone, yeah.
Okay. All right, no, but
I rate Elliot Anderson, by the way. I take it.
Same, I do.
All right, okay. Wait, Dan and Cal, my point is 70 to 80 million pounds for somebody who's done nothing in football.
Brother.
Nothing.
It's not about. What do you mean nothing? Like I don't understand this idea of nothing.
No. Dan is fair. All right, Dan's fair. Dan, what you told me, right? What has Elliot Anderson done in football to be worth 80 million pounds?
From 17th to 7th.
I agree. I think it's an
market doesn't
unbelievable amount of
dictate
money.
the footballer. For me, listen, I am not trying to say that Elliot Anderson is worth 70 to 80 million. I'm not saying that. I'm just looking at from the point of view, he will be in demand in the summer. He's British, so if you're looking at the British quota, he's going to help you with that. He's
3
young.
years on his contract.
He's up and coming. Yeah, how much guys got for his contract?
I think he's still got over 3.
3 years. So when you add them all together, the millions start to add up. So that's where it comes. It's not by my design. I would love to sign Elliot Anderson for 50 million and we all go home safe.
Hold on. How many positions can this guy play? I thought he was just a 6.
For me, he's a hybrid of a 6 and an 8.
He can play a 6, he can play an 8, he can play left midfield.
Left midfield? Excuse me.
Yeah.
What?
I've seen him play left midfield. I've seen him play.
You're just showing you have no knowledge on his play.
Right, hold on. So Elliot Anderson can play left midfield.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No worries.
Okay, how about I go a step further? He played left midfield before when he first started.
Saeed, you want to buy him? Do you believe he can play left midfield?
We want to play him left midfield, so I wouldn't want to play him there anyway. So
I'm asking
you. You asked how many positions can he play. I answered you. It's not my fault you don't like the answer, bro. He's even played in the 10.
Okay, let me ask Saeed this. Let me ask
6, 8, 10 and left mid.
Let me ask Saeed this. If you've got that amount of money, right? Would you rather put that amount of money on Wharton, Baleba, or Elliot Anderson?
There you go.
No, the thing is, though, we're gonna buy 2, but so you're saying 1 player only?
Yeah, you might get 2. I don't know how much.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's Anderson for me, man. When I look at what we need, Anderson is the one for me. Wharton, there's question marks over his off the ball. I don't know if you guys watch Wharton, but off the ball there's a bit of a question mark there. Baleba, he's more box to box. Does he really solve our midfield problems? But again, like I said to you, I stress to you, United need 2, a mixture of Baleba and maybe someone else and Wharton. So they need 2 this summer. So listen, right now, you got Premier League proven Eze, and what's he doing at Arsenal? So the argument can be made. Hold on. Let me land my point. The argument that you believe Man United are paying X amount of money for Anderson is a big thing, but you lot have paid Eze what 60 million, and he hasn't done nothing in Arsenal.
You're proving my point.
My point is Pepe.
No, you're proving my point because Premier League proven it ends up being that you have to do it at a big club to prove that you are Premier League proven. That the reason why
Did you overpay for Eze?
Well, if he doesn't perform, then yes, probably.
No, that's not the question. Did you overpay for Eze? Yes or no?
Yeah, you probably could say yeah, because he's not
Well, that's
Premier
what
League
I'm saying.
proven at
That's what
he's
happens.
not Premier League proven at a big club. So but at least it's 60 million pounds. He's done it for a few years and he had won at a club. He carried a team to win a trophy. So you can justify the 60 million pound. What I'm saying is Wharton, in my opinion, has helped to carry a team to win an FA Cup and a Community Shield, and I think he's a damn good player. I don't look at Anderson. I don't look at Anderson and think you're crap. He's not. He's a fantastic player, but I just don't think for 80 million.
I think you're naive to what the market is. You are not. You're not realizing what this market has become now. That the fact
Did you ever pay for Rice? Did you ever pay for Rice?
Yes, I said that.
Yeah,
I said that.
Okay, but that's what you had to pay for him.
There you go. You ain't talking about the price anymore.
I do think though, Man United, for the system that they've got, I'm not sitting here saying that you don't need Anderson, but I do think you can buy better players. My point, I literally said Gravenberch.
They've got Wharton's the only player that you said so far.
30 million pounds. Why? Because they've got scouting network. Can't you go out there and find somebody?
Bro, trust me, there are players in Europe, right?
They need to.
There are players in Europe, Stiller, Edison, and all that. But trust me, not enough people watch the Bundesliga. I know what the Premier League is about. The Premier League is the acid test. I'd rather stay in the league, and what I know. There are 3 or 4 midfielders that Man United could get, and I would be happy with. If United would have got Wharton and Baleba, I don't think Man United fans are going to be that pissed off about that. But what I like and my characteristics of a midfielder, I like Anderson. And for me, the fact that you haven't seen his qualities and you think he might be a little bit overhyped is crazy to me. You just got to realize there is going to be a demand for midfielders. Rodri's legs are going. Anderson, it will be on the top of Man City's list.
Hold on. Who else wants him? Everybody keeps saying. I ain't seen no reports.
You haven't seen reports,
bro. Like, if you got your head in the sand, bro, seriously.
I just send you some news, man.
I'm insulted because all that says is you just don't watch my channel.
You don't watch it. City want him, man.
Hold on, I do watch your channel.
When are we going to see all the Anderson transfer videos, bro?
Very much adamant. Chelsea will be after him because they're going to get rid of Lavio or one of Asugo. So they're going to only really have Caicedo. Chelsea will be after a lot of midfielders.
Chelsea are linked to him and Murillo, yeah.
Yeah, and Murillo. So they're going to, bro, this is where this is where the money. But also, this is where the money, like, it goes up because of the fact that so many players do want him. If United were the only team after thinking, we maybe be able to negotiate a 50 million fee for him. But the fact that there's so many things,
I would go as far as to say, I think it's gross negligence to spend that money. It's worse than Liverpool spending 115 million pounds on Verts. I genuinely.
I want to hear you hating on Rice. I want to hear you hating on Rice, bro.
That's crazy.
No, I genuinely believe. I think that
you're saying United spending 70 million is gross negligence compared
I said 80. I said 70, 80.
I started with
105 on Rice. That's dismissal.
That's crazy.
No. It's also bad as well, but it's not as bad. I don't think it's as bad.
It's not as bad to spend 105 million.
No, because he had won. Anderson
Conference League, bro.
Hold on. The Anderson.
My baby sister club won that last year.
Yeah, crazy.
Anderson hasn't done anything in world football. Nothing.
He doesn't need to do anything. We're just showing his quality.
So let's just say, I don't know, like prime Ronaldo was playing for Benfica and they'd won nothing. Does that make Ronaldo shit?
No. Even look, people are saying Verts is a baller. So yes, they overpaid for him. I can understand that. He was an invincible. He won the Bundesliga for the first time in the club's history. He's a fantastic, skillful player. He can play left mid. He can play right mid. He can play 10. He can do. There's so many things.
Do you know what you sound like, bro? You sound like my uncle that complains that when he goes into Tesco, the milk is now nearly £2, when back in the day he would pay about 50p for it.
That is also true. Bro. That is also true. Dan, come on, you get my point though. Come on, you get my point.
No. Look, I hear what you're saying because it's just football though, bro. It's just crazy right now. Was Eza a 70 million player? No, but we paid 70 million for him. Was Madueke 52? No, but we paid 52 for him. And some of that is the English tax, man. And I think Anderson's going to have that as his Wharton. So yeah. I think that's where we're at.
Can I just make so I got to shoot? How about this? Yeah. This is an Arsenal problem. You caused this issue. You sold Eddie Nketiah for 30 million English pounds, bro. Okay, so don't ever come at me about what my players were when you scammed Palace for 30 million.
This is a Liverpool club. They were selling players. All over the gaff. They were selling players to you, Nico Williams. He ain't done nothing in the league.
Baller.
They were selling players.
He's our best player. What are you talking about?
Nico Williams is a Premier League winner. He's a Premier League winner.
They were selling players to Bournemouth. Jordan Ibe. He had done nothing. They sold Solanke. He had done nothing. This is not an Arsenal thing. This is a Liverpool problem.
This is a you thing now. This is a you thing, man.
Wolfie, before you go,
Pepe for 72 mil, to be fair. I mean,
before you go, Wolfie, because I know you have to. Brett's put a super chat saying Wolfie's living off trophies he weren't born for. What team do you reckon he supports? I genuinely don't know.
I don't know, but he can't even spell
Chelsea.
properly.
I'll go Chelsea.
And
I don't
actually,
know, man. I never
true.
know. It's so many rival fans hate Wolfie, so I don't know what fan he's going to be. He's probably going to be a Spurs
And actually,
fan,
that's factually incorrect. Forest won the League Cup twice while I was born. So hold on.